Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
So y'all remember way back in, season 7 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. We had probably one of the most epic housewife feuds in history, okay? At least up until that point, okay? Down to the Puerto Rico, we had Nene Leakes versus Claudia Jordan in one of the most epic read-offs in Housewives history, okay? It has gone down in the history books. Well, comment in the chatterization or in the comment section down below if you guys remember that. Guess what? They're back at it again, okay? Back at it again. We'll get into the details on how so in just a second. We got some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills news, and then we got a Tyra Banks story to update you on as well. Skye Squad, we are back in the building. Yes. It's your boy DJRichieSkye back with your entertainment news scoop. We got to talk about Real Housewives news today, and let's get on down into it. So we got 2 new members of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills joining the cast, okay? Crystal Kung Minkoff and Miss Kathy Hilton. Let's get into the details. So Crystal Kung Minkoff is married to Lion King director Rob Minkoff. They have 2 kids, Max and Zoe, okay? And she is the founder of Real Cocoa, a coconut beverage company that makes coffee creamers and cocoa nut chips, okay? So she got them recipes, y'all. She got them recipes for the cocoa. Now, she already has some ties to the group, okay? She attended Kathy Hilton's Christmas party in 2019. Now, as you guys may also know, Kathy Hilton has officially joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in an official capacity as a friend, okay? Now, and for those of you guys who don't know, Kathy is the sister of Kyle Richards and Kim Richards. We've seen her on the show before, or at least we've heard her name mentioned quite a bit. So we also know that she is the mother to Paris and Nikki Hilton as well. So this is about to be real interesting, okay? It's gonna be real interesting to see how this whole situation plays out, okay? So we got Crystal joining the cast, replacing Teddy Mellencamp as well as Denise Richards. And now we have Kathy Hilton joining as a friend. And it's unclear as to whether or not Sutton will be a main cast member or a friend as well. So we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. But I like that we're getting more ladies added to the mix, and I feel like it's going to be a good thing because I'm also hearing that they're trying to cut out hiring actresses and stuff like that who don't necessarily know how reality TV works and maybe a little bit too much image conscious to really give it to us like we really needed to be gotten, okay? Next, I want to move on to Tyra Banks. She's back in the news, okay? Now, she's really commenting on those Dancing with the Stars housewife band rumors, okay? Let's get into what she had to say because y'all remember a source came out and basically said that Tyra Banks ain't want no housewives on there because she said their name don't make headlines, okay? Bethany Frankel came out with a clap back, but now Tyra Banks is setting the record straight. First, she did it with her PR rep, and now she's doing it with an exclusive interview with ET, okay? Now, she says this. She says, I don't know what's happening. I don't understand. You know what? There are some people out there who are just trying to stir stuff up. First of all, I have nothing to do with casting. Second of all, I'm a freaking businesswoman. The Real Housewives are some of the biggest stars in this country. So that's just somebody trying to hate. And there's a lot of that going on right now, okay? Now, according to Tyra, she thinks someone who is intentionally trying to stir up trouble to cause controversy is coming after her, okay? She says there will be another rumor next and another one. After a while, I'm just gonna be like, I can't even answer this crap anymore. There's somebody that's hating, somebody that's mad that there are changes on Dancing with the Stars, so they are making stuff up. I think I know who it is, but I haven't called them out yet, okay? Then she says, with regards to Bethany tweeting her, she says, I gotta say, Bethany girl, next time just call me because people are crazy. I'll buy your popcorn. I'll buy her popcorn. She's got some good popcorn. I'll buy her popcorn and then I hear all this stuff. I'm like, just call me, okay? She says it's just dumb rumors and they are going to continue, okay? Now, listen. Okay, I ain't never had no popcorn from Bethany Frankel, but the stuff sounded like it might be good. I might have to go and get me some popcorn because we knew she was doing them skinny girl drinks. I guess if you on a diet, you can get you a skinny girl margarita or something like that when you go out to the club, if you ever can go back out to the club again. But anyway, I digress from that. So at first we thought maybe she was just doing the back pedal and pee-popping dance You know what I'm saying? But now, as I thought about it, and I said it before, what I feel like is somebody don't like the fact that Tyra Banks is on that show doing the producing and doing the hosting and making all these changes. These people are out to get her. Tyra Banks, you better watch your back, girl, because they about to try to get you, okay? They about to try to get you. Now, let's get into this Nene Leakes versus Claudia Jordan. Okay, here's the thing. This is what's going on, in case y'all didn't know. So, you guys may recall that Nene Leakes, you know, she had put out a little feeler, okay, we'll call it a feeler and not an official trailer, for her new show called The Reading Session. Now, in this new show, it was asked, okay, about her attending, you know, Cynthia Bailey's wedding and whether or not she really asked for $125,000 to attend the wedding. And this is what Nene Leakes had to say about that situation. When asked about why she didn't attend the wedding, she says, if I turned down an offer that I had on the table, which was way more than $125,000, which is what they said I asked for, so now I'm going to turn down that money and ask for $125,000? What for? I would have taken the real money. That doesn't make sense. So she's referring to the reports that she had received a 6-episode offer to return to Housewives in exchange for a certain amount of money, which when divided, it would have equated to about $125,000 from what we understand, okay? Now, when asked further about what her thoughts were about attending, she says, I just didn't think going to her wedding was going to benefit me anyhow, okay? And then when asked if Nene thought that Cynthia was still insecure, she responded and said, well, that's going to be on the next read. So Nene Leakes felt like, you know, going to Cynthia Bailey's wedding would not have benefited her, okay? Okay. Maybe she's in a state of mind where she's putting herself first these days. I don't know. But what I do know is that good Claudia Jordan had a response for that, okay? Here's what she had to say. So the Jasmine brand happened to capture this comment that Claudia responded to, and she said, it didn't benefit any of the guests to come if we didn't care about Cynthia and Mike. But when you care about someone, it benefits you plenty to see them happy and smile, and you get something out of that. I love seeing people happy, even if people I don't rock with anymore. Let's not be so busy trying to show how unbothered we are that we make a fool out of ourselves. Bad answer. Just say you couldn't make it or felt uncomfortable going. Too many people making this wedding about them. So then another commenter said, Claudia Jordan, you always inserting yourself into conversations about Nene, Miss Mamas. It's becoming obsessive. Claudia Jordan responds and says this, and I'm well aware I'll get dragged by some people or called a hater for simply having an opinion on this, but I don't really give an F. The right ones will get where I'm coming from. Let's all do better in 2021. Woo! Listen, it's getting hot up in here, okay? Here's my thoughts on the situation. I kind of agree with Claudia Jordan. I feel like when you go to a wedding, you know, you're going because you're lending your support for the happy people. Now, granted, at any point in time, Miss Lenithia Leakes has every right to not attend any event that she doesn't feel that she needs to attend. There is nothing wrong with taking some time out to have some self-care and to say, you know what, I'm just not gonna go. It's just not something I feel like dealing with. I wanna take some time for myself. We don't always have to have an explanation for why we're choosing not to do something or not to go someplace. So I can see both perspectives on this. But in the comment section down below, let me know what you guys think about this situation, because I really wanna know, you know, where do you fall in this discussion? You know, a lot of people were feeling some type of way about going to Cynthia's wedding in general because of the amount of people, especially given that it's happening during a global pandemic. So it's kind of up in the air. Different people feel different ways. So we'll just have to kind of play it by ear, I guess. Regardless, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's our stories for right now. Make sure you guys continue to keep it locked onto the channel, and I will see you in the next video.